Okay, so my thoughts for today are around beliefs of processes and systems and how I think they should be loosely held but closely followed. So, we are very particular about the processes we have in place in the business. And in every business we've ever run, systems is notoriously the thing we are best at, without question. Every single person of an external business that's ever commented on our business is, wow, the systems are clear, effective, efficient, and get the desired outcome. And so to people coming in, or to people who haven't seen the evolution of the system, it seems like we're very picky as to the certain ways to do something. And I think the truth behind it is we're not. But we have gone through many iterations of systems, of writing it down, following a system. Okay, track that for 100 cycles, change this one thing, how did it affect it? Oh, okay, then do this, and keep growing and evolving the system until we end up with something which is just the most efficient way that we have found to do it. I'm not saying it's the best way, but then off of that, we can then calculate how long it takes to do things, how many you should get done per unit time. And it typically turns out that when Millie and I create a system or a process, we will achieve in the region of 3 to 4 times the output of normal people, of other people trying to do the job, per unit time. Important caveat. And so it's really interesting, the viewpoint that I'm taking away today, which is, I've got this saying with all of my employees, like, if you can replicate what we do, achieve half of the results that we get per unit time, because this is the most efficient way we have done to find it, if you can achieve that, I will then let you iterate on the system, improve it, and if you find a way that is better, we'll change it. Nice and simple. And we'll roll it out to the rest of the team. And in fact, we'll probably put you in charge and say, great, you can now teach everyone else how to do this. And very few people, I can think of maybe 1 or 2 out of the 200 people or so we've employed, have actually managed to do that. And it's quite interesting. I'm not sure what to take from it. And I think we need to lower our expectations even further. We already have the expectation that people will come in and do in the region of 1/4 to 1/5 of the job, efficiency per unit time, when they start, and then after a few months they might get up to 1/3 to 1/2 if they're good. And they're the numbers that we work off of. And we're often sorely disappointed. And so if you're ever trying a new endeavour, you've always heard the saying, don't reinvent the wheel unnecessarily. And I love to use the example, if you were to create a phone company today and you were going to create a phone from scratch, would you create a phone completely off the top of your head, just based on the things that you want? Or would you start with the iPhone, which has had trillions of dollars of R&D pumped into it to find out exactly what people want? Now, if you are the person that says, I'm going to just start from scratch, crack on, all power to you. You will likely make something exceptionally innovative and it won't work for about 10 years, and then you'll come up with a new field of something. If you're trying to maximize efficiency of outcome, i.e. create a business that's going to make money and then go from there, you really want to do the other one. Replicate before you iterate. Because why start from scratch when someone else already has the cheat codes? At school they called it cheating, in life it's just sensible. And this is where you get transferable skills from, and where people's confidence comes from, and all that sort of stuff. So there you go. A little bit of thoughts for you today in terms of how to go about creating systems, the very basics of that, and then how we hold the precision with which our systems and processes should be followed, because it's just through trial and error that we know that works, so we're confident of the outcome. And that's it. There you go. My thoughts for the day. Have a good one.